Imagine making $150 before you wake up from the Caribbean. That would be the worst possible thing that could happen, right? And life don't work so, but hey, I can't make this shit up. Price goes straight up to your buy stop loss. And here's the other weird thing about the whole day today. Weird. I'm using the magnifying thing a lot more now. You by learning how to edit. Y'all can see it. You can see what's going on. I'm be spinning and flicking and firing me coming out to me at hand, hand, and all of the niceness. But yeah, we had this flow here on Thursday being broken. Let me just extend it for people with cataracts in the audience. And here comes a plane. Why not? If you actually see spit that come out when it's a plane just now, you would have drift back, bro. But hey, I lose $160 today and I am not phased. Like I ain't even gonna notice that I lose the 150, bro. And it's real cash. This real cash that I can go around, withdraw the bank, buy something to eat, maybe a 2-piece KFC, give some girl like it. You know what could happen after? Bro, just relax now. Relax. It's just a scope of possibilities and a highlighting what's possible, bro. Learn to do this simple thing. Read price action the same way that Justin Whirling or Welcher, whatever my last name is. I didn't even know if Justin was the first name, but yeah, I guess. But swallow my mid. They don't got it. It's currently, what time is it? 11:50. 10 minutes to 12 in the night. You see this bright ass light? Yeah, it's a phone flash. I ain't get a ring light yet. I gotta search for that. But this trade here, this is why I open the camera. Here we are. So I had to leave home and I had to tell up Diamond a little way from where I live by my friend. So I forgot the camera. That's why I'm videoing on my phone. But we didn't end up taking any trades today, and I didn't walk with the camera, so I just decided to, you know, open the phone and at least give you guys a little snippet. We come up here to do like a barbecue, so why not? Life of a trader. You do what you want to do, when you want to do it. And we got some on the grill right now, firing up. I'm gonna just show you how we're going now once we get the stuff on the fire, but I'll show you how the grill right now. Let me just go around. Slide gone up on the farm, so I can't show y'all that right now, but here we are. Bush cook type style barbecue. It's like a combination of a roast and a bush cook and a barbecue. Yeah, so just giving y'all the little update on what's going on. I'm not next to the laptop. For some reason I left it home, and the camera. You would think I am, you know, trying to fully document my entire journey and what it's like on the charts as well outside the charts, but still getting accustomed to this whole, you know, documenting the trader's journey thing. But yeah, I think this would be a very short video. I know this footage might not be the usual quality, or I don't even know if this camera better is my phone. So yeah, I'm gonna put in some more snippets before the night is over. I might not get a chance to actually end the video properly, or I wouldn't end the video. I'll just continue it tomorrow, because tomorrow is also a trading day. Tomorrow is Friday. So yeah, stick around for the ride. Alright, so I know I would have checked in back with you when we like prepare and everything and stuff, but we had to make a spin on the road and come back. And the meat are already on the grill,
as you can see,
so I ain't gonna get too close because it's hot. But yeah, this is how we looking right now. Outside roasting, barbecue type shit. And if you look over here, let's see, I don't know why it's glazing the white thing, but it's aisle looking so white because of the flash. We get some sauce here that we're rubbing on it. Some oil that we rub on the grill. But yeah, the turtle's still in the car and they're chilling. You see eyes on the flash. And you can hear it in my voice that I might have or might not have consumed some alcohol. Yeah, a little pinkish, but hey.
Watch your step there.
For real, this shit look crazy. We got a little change of setup. And as y'all can see, no, probably not. It looks burnt, but trust me, it's not burnt. It's not that this flame burn through the file or anything, or we get it up too high. It's Don't worry how black it looks. Trust me, it can taste good. Cooking in 2 places. What you know about that? Fire below and a fire above. But I'll come back in and check in with you once it's time for the taste test. So I know I'm supposed to like open up the camera to do a taste test and so on, but Banner's hungry and it's one piece of man, so I'ma just go ahead and enjoy this and check in with you probably tomorrow. So yeah, the barbecue was good, very, very good. Now let me go back to the very, very good barbecue. Alright, welcome back to another video, and my hair looks crazy, but hey, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing amazing today because it's been hectic so far. It's currently saying 10:15 or 10:16 on the charts, but it's 11:16 in Guyana, and I'm in a trade. But hold up, before we get to this, I gotta give y'all a whole backstory. So yesterday, I remember yesterday's trade. If y'all watch yesterday's video, then please go back and watch the one. It was a banger, yeah. So that trade hit TP yesterday, right? And then started going back up, but I forgot to actually say in the video yesterday that I placed a buy limit for if this trade ended up coming back down. I don't think I opened the camera yesterday when the trade was going back up. I think I closed off the video before the trade hit. No, yeah, I closed off the video just before the trade hit take profit, and I didn't know if I come back and open it. I think I come back and open it and then give you all the update. If so, just cut out the part. If not, then y'all know now. But the trade hit TP. I was away from the charts, and then it went all this way up, and I said it's a possible trade again, but I just didn't want to enter anyway up here. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put a buy limit, and then if it come back down, open up the camera and give you all the, you know, updates. It hit my buy limit till night, and I don't, you know, record or anything at night. I just, night is to me. This darn it trade, I forgot to set a take profit on. Stop loss was set, so you know I couldn't lose more than right down here. The trade was, it was where? Till here, right? And the stop loss was right at the bottom here. So it came very, very close to my stop loss. I honestly wasn't aware of this. I only know about this when I did go in and enter this sell that I'm currently in. But y'all bear with me, right? So whole night I in profit, bro. Whole night. Actually, like from like 8 or 10 something, how you say, 9 to 1 a.m. maybe I've been in a little bit of drawdown. But from 1 a.m. from 3 a.m. to the whole morning, basically, I've been in profit. And my take profit would actually be set at this same high with price reverse at. This is the messed up thing. This here would have probably been like $150, bro. $150 before I wake up. You imagine, bro, you understand what I'm telling you? Imagine making $150 before you wake up from the Caribbean. I understand $150 ain't big, right? But just imagine people in this same country working for $150 a week. Are you making it before you wake up, bro? You go to sleep, you make it before you wake up, do that consistently, you're in the top. You know, people in your country. Anyway, this beside time. This trade without profit or without take profit, sorry, was all this way up. I was looking at this chart. This is the mess up thing. I was looking at this charts like around 8 something. I woke up. No, actually like 6 something. I get up, turn on the computer, open the charts, looking at this damn price, bro. And I forgot that I actually placed a buy limit that would be in profit. So I only open MT5 and realized that there's an active trade when I open the charts on MT5. And I came to the charts around here, bro. I was watching this price fall. I was watching this price go up to, I was like, oh, they got news or something. 8:30. I was like, nah, I don't trade them types. I don't even care what's going on. I wasn't a trade. Yo, it's just, I gotta laugh. I can't do nothing but laugh, alright? And I closed the trade with mostly like $5 profit. I catch it just before, like, what far my entry was like, hey, the mean I catch it like when it now coming out, no, bouncing going up so. And then I open the charts to see how it look on MT5, bro. I can't tell you, bro. I can't tell you how it is. Just allow it, to be honest. You know, I can get out of trades. It just means my analysis was right. So regardless, it's a W for me, right? I did not send that one out to the community either. That's another L. So 1 W, 1 L from this trade. I closed the trade in profit. That's another W. 2 W's, 1 L. We still W for me, you know. 1 W, 1 L cancel out each other. Regardless. Now, I made the analysis and decided to open the charts and give y'all, you know, this little breakdown of this trade. But then I got the song that I was recording in the studio the other day just sent through, and I was thinking to open the video with playing the song, so yeah, I could, you know, vibe with your boy. But all of this, hey, really hope y'all trading going a little smoother than me, okay? Right now it little iffy, bro. Anyway, let me just take off this volume. I honestly didn't even look at the volume thing, man. I just been looking at price action, and yeah. This trade, however, once price broke this low right here, because you seen all this impulsive movement that I was actually a part of, but I didn't know I was a part of it. I might actually go open the camera and come back because I got 5 minutes remaining in the battery life. But anyways, I'm trying to talk fast. All this bullish price action left this low right here, right? Even though it doesn't look like an important low, it's an important low because it was farmed before liquidity in the past. This one was taken. All these important lows. Bear with me, right? Just bear with me. So now you could Guinness the type beer. Anywho, this low was broken impulsively with a close, not here, but here. So that's why I waited for this fair value gap that's right here with my mouse hovering over to be retraced into, and then I took the sell from there. Now the thing is, I could tell y'all that I waited for it to be retraced into, then take the sell, but truth is I entered once I saw this bullish candle being farmed and like the last few seconds of it. So yeah, I got 2 entries, one here and one when it retraced right up there at the tip of this low. Initially broke this important low, but it didn't close below that low. So yeah, now price ended up pushing all that way down into profit on the first trade and then coming back up. Now when I look back in the past, I was like, shit, suppose this price ain't gonna break this low. Why would I say that? Well, because this same high that it farmed up here, if you notice, they had another relatively equal high, and price loves to repeat where it does in the top. It can come down and do in the bottom, but it's not guaranteed. Sometimes it does this at the top because it doesn't have the strength to push higher, so it has to push lower to gain the strength to then break that double top, or sometimes even farm a triple top then break it. So I ain't saying this was gonna happen, but you know, you gotta fool yourself sometimes in life. Anyhow, I had like something was telling me to just close this flapping trade, because you know, you already miss out this FOMO. Yeah, fear of missing out. I miss out this profit even though I was in the trade, so it isn't technically FOMO because it was a part of the trade. I caught the move at a very good entry, but you know, wherever it is. So that was on my mind, I'll be honest with y'all. And then the fact that I closed with like $5 to $10 profit in that one. And then I was thinking to bring the stop loss to break even for this one, but I remember I don't do the bullshit no more. Not bullshit, sorry, because no disrespect to people that bring the stop loss to break even. Your strategy allows it. My strategy doesn't. It's just I would lose if I do it, but you would actually benefit from doing it. So, you know, different strategies, different folks, different strokes. But I then considered, you know, the amount that I'm risking, because the stop loss is right here. I don't want to take on all this risk, even though it's possible there's a little fair value gap right up here. I know you see it right above this line. I know you see it. It's dead, right? I ain't gotta extend the charts. You take off your glasses, you know, see better, right there. And I wanted to close it, to be very honest. I didn't feel like holding it. And another factor that really geared my mind in the direction is I opened the trade section in MT5 by mistake when we went like some way down here for the first trade, which was a good amount of profit. You know, it was probably like quarter of what I missed out this morning, and as well start, you know, effing with me at the same time. But this thing recording, right? Oh, good. Yeah, all of that happened, and now we're here. I'm still in this trade. I still have this trade open. They're just showing you. I'll just see it. No way buying capping. But the thing is, bro, I can't close them trades this early no more, bro. My risk is my risk, you know. As on one, and I'd show you and all the rest, but ain't got time for that. I'm gonna watch this and let it do a thing. For right now, I still in. Oh gosh, when I come out MT5, my hand swipe over the trade section. I ain't see it. I just closed the app, but hey, I'll come back in and check in with you. I got my battery like blinking right now, so we can check in later and see how this is goes. And I'll give you all the breakdown as well. Bear with me. Guinness. And we're back. Boy oh boy. You know, here's the thing, right? Before I open back this camera, like a couple of hours ago, like let me say around here, right? Around 11 something, I was thinking to myself, what would feel like if I was up in that much profit, right? close the trade when it come just above me entry, re-enter another trade, left some profits for run, then this trade come back and hit me stop loss. Like I was like, how I would explain it to y'all, right? Then I said to myself, I wouldn't gotta think about how I would explain it to y'all, because that won't happen. It's just, that would be the worst possible thing that could happen, right? And life don't work so, but hey, I can't make this shit up. Price goes straight up to your buy stop loss. And here was another weird thing about the whole day today. Weird. Like, this is the weirdest trading day year, and we in November. Boy oh boy. So when I know, by the way, I went to sleep. When I saw this price going on this and doing all this, it was like, hey, never, right? I go lie down in my bed around like 11:20 something. You know, and that was just when this candle hits and now gonna close. When this candle hits and now starting the bearish candle, the one with the line hovering over right now, I wasn't sleeping as yet, you know. My bed right down there. No, I ain't showing you my bed, but what's wrong with you? But my bed right down there, so I could see my monitor plus the laptop up in the bed, so I could see the charts. And I saw that, you know, price started pushing back into the green after coming all up here. Because when I see price come up here, I was like, alas. And then I got actually imagine how I can come and tell y'all after showing y'all that we were up in profit. 2 trades. One I didn't even know I went in, and I went in profit whole night, right? So I got in here and we went all this way up in profit. If I was to just draw the trade parameters so it would be easier for you guys to understand, right? And on the 5 minute or so, I think I'm able to see swing right here. That's where my stop loss was, right? I deserve profit out of this trade because of how close it came to my stop loss, right? This would have been what it is. It's 79.9 pips, basically 80 pips, right? But oh no, my entry was a little bit lower. My entry was here, right? It was based off the 5 minute. My entry was there, stop loss was right there, right? Beautiful 1 to 2, beautiful, right? I didn't catch this trade. I mean, I was a part of the move, right? But my stop loss was there, but my take profit was not. I explained that to you guys already. This whole middle here would have been, it would have done wonders to me. You know, I would have wake up and in a good mood for a reason I didn't even remember. But it is what it is. Price came down. I only managed to get it like when it was like right here, somewhere around there. So it was not much in profit. I'm still grateful for the fact that I closed it in profit rather than, you know, it coming straight down to the stop loss. Then I remember, oh shit, I'm gonna trade. Regardless, this one over here, everything man, I want to say everything matched. I don't understand why it was a L. Like, this might have something to do with supply and demand or so, because the supply and demand is the only thing about trading I don't fully understand, as in like how it works and so on. If it is supply and demand and anybody recognize it, then hey, let me know. If not, I don't know what the fudge it was. Like, why the fuck did the price just turn around like that? The price don't just turn around like that. But here's my theory. Remember early in the video when I was telling y'all that sometimes price likes to make a relatively equal high or low, then go in the opposite direction, take liquidity, right? Hold up, just bear with me. Take liquidity and make a high or low in the opposite direction, relatively equal high or low in the opposite direction. So we make a double top at the top, then we go down, take a low, and make a double bottom at the bottom, right? I didn't mention the part about taking a low, but I did mention the part about making a double bottom. So this could be the reasoning why it failed to break up here. It managed to take the low that was farmed just before it broke liquidity. Now this high did take the liquidity, right? But it didn't take, you know, like outer liquidity. Yet you know it's exterior liquidity. You know, all these things that they here so is internal highs, and the ones that are outside that is external highs. We all understand that external highs carry more weight, right? So I was aware of that, but at the same time it was liquidity nevertheless. Right now where it's at, if price should choose to do the same thing, like for example break this low right here impulsively, because this low was farmed before this liquidity was taken, which took this liquidity but did not take this liquidity, which was external liquidity. Now that this external liquidity is taken, if the low that was farmed before frig the police officer, before this high was taken, is closed below impulsively with a fair value gap, then I'm going in for a sell again. Here's the thing though, if I lose this one is I might break the computer. Nah, I just fucking I am like what? This trade, this none of this ain't affecting me. I mean, granted, I was a little bit annoyed when I went to sleep, right? But it wasn't totally because of the trade make I go to sleep. I'm going to be hitting it hard nowadays. I up to 1 a day and I'm cool, bro. Half an hour correct. Anyhow, this happened. Y'all got to see it live. Let me just give y'all that breakdown as to why I took actually both yesterday's buy limit trade and today's sell, which ended up being an L. So I don't even know who forgot. This is not even break even. Break even is like you know, when you do it. This is a mistake. Anyhow, The reason why I entered this trade was not a mistake, however. If we notice here in yesterday's price action, we had this low that was created by like 1:15 in the PM, and then we had price pushing up, taking this high right here. This high isn't so important, but just bear it in mind, right? This like high that's right here, it's not so important, just bear it in mind. It's like an intermediate high, right? It does retrace back into a fair value gap. That is a valid fair value gap. Allow them all to cut the steel. Y'all just try fit here to be nice, right? I ain't even getting my camera full charge during the time of sleeping, but let's see if it works. We had this high that was kind of an intermediate high because we retraced into this fair value gap. That's a fair break of structure, and this low was an important low. It was farmed before liquidity was taken, all of these different things, niceness. Yes, we had a little push down there. This area right here, the same low at 1:15, happened to take liquidity on Friday. Fair enough. This anywhere here could have been a nice little entry for me, maybe at this gap that's farmed as soon as that liquidity is taken. It fills a gap going back up, so a gap and a gap on fair value gap for me. I could enter somewhere there and possibly aim for this high, which would be hit, fair enough, in the PMs. But I didn't do that because I didn't see any like valid entries or confirmations according to my strategy besides just this one little unfair value gap. Anywhoozle, moving on to Tuesday. I don't think I need to give you guys the trade breakdown. I gave you this one in the last video, but the reason why I'm going back this far is because this trade that was entered yesterday, the buy limit, is actually using data from Monday and not really Sunday, but a little smidge from Sunday, or I would say Thursday. Yeah, that was last week Thursday. So we had a low from last week Thursday. I hope you could see it. I'll be using the magnifying thing a lot more now. You by learning how to edit, y'all can see it. You can see what's going on. I'm be spinning and flicking and firing me coming out to me at hand and all of that niceness. But yeah, we had this low here on Thursday being broken. Let me just extend the people with cataracts in the audience. And here comes a plane. Why not? If you actually see spit that come out when it's a plane just now, you would have drift back, bro. But hey, how do you low that? So this was more than likely, hopefully, the low that was broken on Thursday when we had, from Thursday on Wednesday when we had that push to the downside, right? The fuck is that? This one right here. And we noticed that we dropped straight down there. Didn't stay too long. This was actually, yeah. So this sell was a part of the move that took liquidity and pass. I was not so confident that once we got there, we would keep pushing low. I was just thinking that maybe this price just wants to take liquidity in this direction, then push the upside. And what confirmations can I see? On the larger time frame, it was a retracement. I think the hourly, it was a retracement into a fair value gap, or just taking a low. On the 50-minute here, we have liquidity being swept, fair value gap being created, and then an unfair value gap, you know, closing it entirely, as well as the high that was farmed. If we look very carefully right here, the same candle there, it's actually a high because we have a low one to the left and a low one to the right of it, and it's a high that was farmed before the side previous liquidity was taken. Keep in mind, just bro, I really want you to register this thing. This whole liquidity in one direction is taken. Watch to see what was the higher low in the opposite direction that was farmed before this liquidity was taken. Make sure the higher low is being broken impulsively with a fair value gap, and you have a trade. I keep doing this one thing over and over. Even this one of my name, Justin Whirlin or Justin Welch or whatever. He now popping off on YouTube, but the man, it's like a grown ass man in a youth man body, bro, and the things he's saying, you know, it making sense. It's not words of wisdom or FX Alex G and them man, bro. I ain't saying that them man ain't legit. I'm just saying that it ain't them. It's like I'm dog doing a thing, using the same strategy. Say if you want to learn how to capitalize, bro, I am from the freaking Caribbean. I could afford to lose $150 a day. You know it's not. You know it's, I ain't losing $150. Actually, I lose 70 per one account. I lose 80 per the other account. That's 140. And I lose 25 on my personal account. I lose $160 today, and I am not phased. Like I ain't even gonna notice that I lose the 150, bro. And it's real cash. This real cash that I can go along, withdraw the bank, buy some for eat, maybe a 2-piece KFC, give some girl I like it. You know what could happen after? Bro, just relax now. Relax. It's just a scope of possibilities and a highlighting what's possible, bro. Learn to do this simple thing. Read price action the same way that Justin Whirlin or Welch or whatever my last name is. I don't even know if Justin was the first name, but yeah, I can see. Learn to read the price action. Learn to read the price. You don't have to do it this way, but it's just an easy way, right? So I gone stream, but flapping 2-piece and all. I mean, if you don't get it out of trade breakup. So we took this low here as well as the low on Thursday. This one right here, right. And the high that was farmed before both of these lows and its external lows, right, is at an important point. More than if it was inside here or wherever the case is, it's an external low. They ain't got no immediate lows to the left or right of it. You know, that is lower. That is the lowest point to the left or right of it. Besides you get this upward movement, and we can't count this upward movement as a low. We coming from here. This is the new market structure that we're in, right? So that got broken, fair value, unfair value gap got farmed, and I wanted to see a retracement into one of these unfair value gaps. In particular, when we drop down to the 5 minute, why Belgian so much? When we drop down to the 5 minute, we'll see that there is an unfair value gap that was farmed just before this high, this very important high. This is the same high that we saw in the 15 minute that was farmed before the liquidity was taken. This high here was broken. Yes, all these closes, all these candles managed to close above it. If this high was just broken with a wick, no candling closing above this point here, so just a set of wick, then we don't know. This is like a liquidity sweep in this direction and it wants to push lower. But since we have candle closing with full flapping body close, both red and green, in my case both dark gray and light gray, is me color pattern, bro. Anyhow, price broke above there. I noticed this little gap right there, right? I noticed that there was a low right here, yes, and a gap below it, but this gap was already slightly retraced into by this low, making this low the new power for this gap, an intermediate low. You understand? So I anchored my stop loss right there, which in hindsight probably not enough space, you know. Car price could have cleaned this ace up and go up, but I just didn't want to take on all that risk, especially given the fact that we had this beautiful W for the sell earlier in the day. And yeah, plus I got like 4 persons join VIP, and I got like a thing to tell you all about VIP when the video done, or closer to the end of the video. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that everybody eats on high probability trades. This one, soon as everybody joined, was like bang on, like, yeah, you made the right decision. The first trade you come and see is a W, you know. It don't always happen like that. I ain't gonna promise though, but hey, you know, we cooking. So all this happened. This was the reason why I entered the trade. This was the reason why my entry was where it was at. My stop loss was where it was at. But my take profit now, you see, I knew, right, that the lowest hanging fruit was the best likely target, right? I didn't aim for this first one, which in hindsight I probably should. Oh no, it was this first one. It was this one at 145. I think it is okay. So my take profit was not. My take profit was here 145, just a little bit over that. But I did not base the take profit on MT4. So all this Jim Fudgery one, and then I come very late. Realized that on the 15-minute time chart time frame, this leg of price action was beginning to look valid for a push to the downside. Dropping down to this time frame, the 5-minute, I noticed that we had a low right here, another important low, a low that was farmed before liquidity was taken in the past, right? So this same price action here that would have been my take profit if it's currently set, ended up being the gear for me to now take another trade because it had a low that was farmed before liquidity was taken. We understand the parts of farm. Now you see here, price broke that low, right? And we had a full close below it, but you see the candle right next to it, how it just wicked down and then closed back right inside, like above this area here. So this candle just wicked down and then closed back right up in there, right? Cool. I did not enter the trade because they ain't a full close to me. You understand? It's like you have to wait in order to actually know what the price is gonna do. You there ain't no such thing as late, brethren. You I take hey says why entering this. I mean, yeah, I lost this trade, right? So this might not be the best test of examples, but let me set this one right over here, right? This was a trade that I managed to win, but I wouldn't have won this trade if I went in early, like let's say here at 9 a.m. Even after when I look for trades at 9:30, if I just said, all right, I know this is gonna go down, let's say right here, it managed to take liquidity. It took this liquidity over here, right? This price action right here took this liquidity, and we had lows yet, this low right here breaking it. But why didn't I take it then? You know, actually I did take it then when it broke there. But dropping down to the smaller time frames, you'll also see right here, this was the low that was farmed, right? So if I took the trade from anywhere here, the most important low that I had to wait until being broken wasn't even farmed yet. So I wouldn't know which direction price wants to go. You have to, like, you really and truly have to wait. This full close below this area this was a full close below this area, yes, and then after this candle here closed as well, I understood, okay, there's 2 full close below here, why not? Even if I have another one come up here and now closing inside here, I understand that I have a fair value gap here. So it's all about the waiting. You can't go in when it's no farming, because this one right here, for example, this could have been a fair value gap when this candle was farming. Like when it was still at the bottom here, you see it's a wick now, right? But it was at one point till at the bottom here, so it looked like a fair value gap to the downside. But watch what happened. It was straight up and your stop loss would have been there and it would have been, you know, taken out to the trade. So it's all about patience, and I waited for price to close below this area, right? Very important, low. However, what happened as I dropped down to the smaller time frame, and it's something that I not really forget, but I avoid doing, because the 1 minute is a time frame I had to like really make it law to my mind that I should stay off from. I should just stay away from it, you know. When it comes to analysis, when it comes to trading, especially trading, I don't take trades that are based solely off of the 1 minute. Like even if I find an entry on the 15 minute and I drop down, I'm mostly dropping down to the 5 or 3 minute. I don't really drop down to the 1 minute, even though it would give me a more precise entry, because the structure will still be valid, and you know, all the other confirmations are still valid at certain points on the 1 minute. And I understand this, but it's just that they appear so frequently that it's tempting, and you know, you could end up losing a lot. And I've noticed that through studying my journal, that the 1 minute just wrecks whatever account balance I have. Right here, while I'm talking to you though, I can see confirmation for a trade, and I believe I'm gonna enter it. It's 18 minutes after 2. I only took 1 trade today because that buy limit was from yesterday, and the Camry battery is dead as well. So camera battery is dead as well. So I'll have to stop this video right now and come back in and give you all an update on how this one going, and continue giving you the breakdown of the sell, because I didn't think I finished, but the camera battery dead, so I'll come back and check with y'all later and let y'all know how this one goes too. So I tell y'all I wouldn't be damn, me teeth look like, or it's just this camera. Yeah, you probably just embarrassed the shit out of me at the end, but swallow my mid. They done got done. It's currently, what time is it? 11:50, 10 minutes to 12 in the night. You see this bright ass light? Yeah, it's a phone flash. I ain't get a ring light yet. I gotta search for them. But this trade here, this is why I open the camera. I could have waited till tomorrow morning, you know, but I was like, man, why I don't just do a nighttime video so I could show y'all why I don't do nighttime videos, so y'all don't have a good. And here we are, same cell that I sent out to the community as well. We're this much away from Tigger. And I ain't gonna bullshit y'all, I just closed it. That's why I said I open it, so I could give y'all the raw update. Show y'all here, I don't know if you can even see it. God, mother. Okay, so you can see where the red lines start and where it come out there. That's on, yeah, that's the Sieg fund account. You see the balance? Can you see the balance? And yeah, we've been lingering around this balance for this is the 3rd or 4th time we're here, but I don't care. I do not care. I'm in this trade. I'm still with the account, so I'm grateful for that. Up on all the other accounts as well. I closed this trade. I don't know if I should send it out to the community that I'm exiting this trade now and bring stop loss to break even, because it's unfair. There's 10 minutes to 12, bro. Is not everybody. Obviously not everybody kill cat like me, but there's a guy in East saying for like people who don't sleep, you know, no rest for the wicked. There's a global saying, so maybe everybody else sleeping, but not me. And I don't want to disturb them, that's one, because most persons have custom notifications on their phone, like really annoying notifications, so they don't miss when I send out whether I'm entering a trade or not. But I don't know, man. I think it would also be unfair for me not send it out, and you know, tomorrow I'd be really pissed, bro. Like if I wake up on this price back at entry or stop loss even, I'd be really pissed, because I would at least feel like I should have taken the loss with them as well. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna update the chat. Hopefully once they wake up in the morning, they see it, we're still in profit, or they, you know, manage to bring their stop loss at break even if we're retracing, just so they don't suffer a loss. But I honestly believe it's still gonna fall. It might have just a small pullback the upside before falling and hitting take profit, but in the morning, which is why I should do it in the morning, I'm going to give you an update on this one, which is going to be a completely new video, but I'm still going to give you an update on this trade regardless. So I made $70 on both platform accounts, and it was $25 on my personal, so it was more like 73 and 78, so that's about 50, 51 and 25. That's 175. I say 175 for the afternoon. And here's the thing, I lost 60, 68 and like $16 when I lost this sell earlier today. So this one trade recovered this loss, and I wouldn't say I recovered the profits that I missed out, or I didn't even miss any profits to be honest. But what happened here, it was just, I didn't manage to catch it. I didn't manage to secure the profits. It's just that gone in the past. But right now, we're up. Like if we manage to catch this, like if we didn't lose this, like we just won this trade and everything. So regardless, that's how it is. You just win some, you just lose some. I also have a buy limit set all the way up here. So just in case, you know, let me tell you all about it before, like all the way up here. So stop loss is right here still. It would be a very small loss if I'm wrong, but here me buy limit, sell limit. Once, if the price chooses to come back up here, that is given before it takes liquidity to the downside. If it chooses to come back up here, then at least we can. It's possible that we wake up in a little bit off. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to end this video here because I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I need sleep. So yeah, going to come back in tomorrow and give you guys a fresh video. This lighting is terrible. You can see my large shadows in the back. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna give you guys an update, brand video. If you made it this far and you still in like and subscribe at least, bro, why you that so far in your video seeing me denying myself sleep and you and at least gonna subscribe for your bye. Anyhow, no pressure. You could just come back and watch another video at least tomorrow. So I'll catch you in the other one. Peace.